Love, cherish, honor, and respect. That is the download that I got this morning. So I think this is going to be a very intense reading today. So let's dive in and find out. So to tie you to this reading, we'll go through you first and then we'll dive in and find out what is happening with the person on the other end of your heartstring. All right, so love, cherish, honor, and respect. And not only do I feel that this is for the person that you care about, but this is also for you, okay? So what is this collective currently going through? I just heard angel numbers straight away, so I feel like this collective, you guys are really being bombarded at the moment with angel numbers. And really just, okay, so what am I seeing? Doubles, so 12, 12, 17, 17, 1, 7, 7, 1. So mirrored and then non-mirror, okay? So those ones specifically, if you have been seeing them, could be potentially meaning that this reading is for you. Okay, so what is this collective going through? Ring, okay, so agreement, pact, cycles, closure. Closing out cycles. Love that. Closing out cycles, I'm hearing when it comes to like a lot of different things, not just relationship issues here, but they just showed me kind of four corners. So it could be that you're closing out things when it comes to grievances that you've had with people who you work with, people who are your friends with, family members. But not only that, so not just relationships, but also other areas within your life as well. So karmic contracts. So it could be that you've finally just gotten over some sort of limiting belief. So maybe it's one that's, you know, I'm not good enough, or I always have to be the good girl, or, you know, it's better to be seen and not heard. Whatever that is, this is very specific for you guys, because like I said with the download, you guys are finally learning to love, cherish, and honor yourself just as much as you've done the same with this person. Like I'm hearing like pat on the back. So well done for you guys here. I'm just hearing shadow period is over. So there's definitely something major that you guys have just like come out of, which is just beautiful. Vulnerability. Maybe that's something. Maybe you're finally like, yep, I'm going to wear my heart on my sleeve and I don't care who sees it, what they think. Being transparent, being able to apologize. This is a beautiful card. Have a look at that. I love this deck. This is Intuit Oracle. Not only are you being able to deal with your heart very, very carefully now and cherishing it and honoring it, knowing how important and special you are. But I feel like this is something that you are also really kind of stepping into when it comes to the people around you as well. Seeing how fragile other people's hearts can be. It's beautiful. I love that card. I want to get a glass heart now. I think I'm just hearing like choosing your words wisely. Maybe this collective, this is something that you've been working on as well. So conscious communication. I used to talk a lot about this last year, especially when I first started learning about NLP and hypnotherapy as well, how important it is for us to really be present when we are talking to other people. Sometimes if we aren't centered and we're not really thinking about, you know, what we're saying, you know how like sometimes you can get kind of just in that mood where it's like you've got too many things going on at once and you kind of just spit out stuff that you don't even mean. I think this collective, this is something that you guys have worked on. Maybe you've been caught out a couple of times or something like that and you're like, no, this is something I don't want to do anymore, which is beautiful. Look, and no one is perfect. We're all there are going to be times where this happens, but I think this collective, you guys, you've been pulling yourself. This has been a forward focus for you guys, okay? That's all I'm saying here. It's beautiful. Clear open, transparent communication. Because the thing is, when you have clear, open, transparent communication, you're not only are you honoring yourself, you are really able to get your words across to the people that need to hear it the most. Boss, okay, so you could be really focusing on work life at the moment, boss, CEO. Could be a life coach, I just heard too. But so main focus for you guys at the moment, is really just focusing like full steam ahead on whatever you have when it comes to your pentacle path here, which is beautiful. You could be a life coach. It's got it on this card here, and that's really, really standing out to me too. So some sort of coach, doesn't have to be just life coach. I talk about that all the time, light workers, people who just want to make other people the best version of themselves. It doesn't just have to be with life. It could be with business. It could be with sports. It could be with love, relationships, parenting, whatever. I want one more for that though, because there's something else here too. So not only are you focusing strongly on your career right now, but there's something else. Okay, so woman. All right, so this could be specifically women that I'm speaking to here, but you or the queer, what is this? You or the querent, a person you know, girlfriend, finance, love, interest, feminine energy. You could really be, you're sitting in your feminine energy. That's what it is. Beautifully, especially if you're working on being vulnerable and looking after people's hearts. This is literally like one of the big definitions about femininity. Caring for other people's hearts. Love, cherish, honor, respect. Maybe it's just not your person and yourself that you have been able to kind of bring up together in this forward focus here, but everybody else around you, victory. I just said like, ta-da, and look at the glow in this card. It's like, this is from your spirit team. This is from God, Source, the universe. They're like, here, take it. Beautiful. Oh my God, I'm loving this reading today. Okay. What else? A mountain. You have climbed that mountain. I'm seeing though for this collective, you guys are sitting pretty at the top. You've got your little flag, okay? You're watching, you're having a look at the view now, and you're just taking it in. This collective, this is huge for you guys. I'm so, so proud of you. It is hard to be able to get to this point where not only have you been able to, look at yourself in the mirror and realize your shadow side, your faults, but not only that, you're able to then be able to kind of alchemize them and then see the beauty in everybody else, no matter what kind of front they're putting up here. It's beautiful. It's like, I'm actually being drawn to, when you see in the movies and a bear gets like a thorn or something stuck in their paw, right? Or a lion, okay? And they're aggressive and they want to lash out, but there's always that, beautiful little girl or pixie or fairy, whatever it is, who goes up to the lion or the bear and, even though they can see that it is struggling, they just approach it with pure love and soft femininity, and regardless of how this beast is acting, they pull out that thorn and then the beast softens. That's what I'm seeing right now. This is so beautiful. Oh, I love this. Beauty and the Beast as well, so you could resonate with that movie. I'm going to see the play soon. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love that movie. What else? Oh my God. As I say, Beauty and the Beast, look what come out. Teacup. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This new room of mine, magic. you, social time, I think you don't know it yet, but there's like a big fat gift coming your way is what I'm hearing here. So not only are you going out and spending time with friends here, but I really feel that this collective, you're really being opened up to a new social scene or group, or I'm seeing like a funnel, and it's like because you've gotten to this part in your journey and you've gotten to the top of this mountain, it's like they're unlocking another chapter of your life here, because you are aware about how to deal with people's emotions now. Like I said, love, cherish, honor, respect. This is absolutely beautiful. So you could be seeing a lot of keys right now. You could be hearing songs from Alicia Keys, but dreaming about keys, unlocking people's hearts, unlocking their own hearts, getting people to be able to see their own, their own potential in life. Such a beautiful thing. I want one more for teacup. Okay, misleading information. Misguided. Okay, so I'm still getting to know this deck. Sorry, guys. There's 180 of them, so it's a bit to go through. But I think just this message here, it's from your team, is that I think now that you're being unlocked into this new kind of space, okay, like there's always going to be people here that are either going to be envious of you or want to give you the wrong information purposely, and some even unintentional, okay? So it's all about just trusting that intuition that you have here. Not everybody is gonna have your best interest at heart, and unfortunately that is just a part of life. But you can move on from it. But this collective, I think you've had some tests, okay, and you've passed with flying colors. There's nothing here that you need to do. It's using that soft feminine energy again, looking at that beast. And the thing is that, and I spoke about this in yesterday's reading as well, whenever somebody is triggered by you, it's because there is something that they are rejecting within themselves that is mirrored back to them. So if you do come across, or even people that are watching this reading today and aren't quite at this level yet, but are like wanting to get there and are getting close, and you're struggling with being able to let go of the fact that some people don't like you, just remember it's not you, it's something to do with them, okay? And just release with love. Release with love. Remember that everybody has a heart just like this. Can easily be shattered, but you can easily pick up the pieces. Well, not so easily, but you know what I mean. Everybody has a beautiful, vulnerable side, and they all crack differently. And I think this collective, you guys, you know how to mend a broken heart. Beautiful. Oh my God. All right, what else? What else are you guys up to? Okay. You know what? I think you have closed out a lot of karmic contracts and limiting beliefs. If you like literally haven't gone to any sort of life coaching or healer of some sort here, but you have been having crazy dreams over the past few weeks, like people from your past. So if you're dreaming about people from specific timelines, maybe when you're a teenager, or work or friendships, there's loops there that you've been closing out subconsciously. But again, sitting in this feminine energy of yours, I think people think you're quite mysterious too. You've got this kind of, I want to say like witchy, alluring kind of vibe here. Like people want to know more about you, but they're probably a little bit too scared to ask. That's what I'm hearing. Psychic. Yeah. You literally, this is a beautiful, divine, feminine collective I am picking up on today. Oh, wow. Like, I'm just seeing that big tick. You guys have done it. Beautiful. I just heard next steps. So, oh, you could love Game of Thrones too. Sorry, but it has to come out sometimes. But White Wolf, I think you were a White Wolf. I think you were a lone wolf, but I think, you know, maybe through this softening of your soul, you've been able to find a pack, find a group here that you really kind of settle in with, which is beautiful. But not only that, there's something here. I think you guys have really started to believe like who you truly are destined to be. You believe in your own power here, your own abilities, and you are just throwing caution to the wind. Like you, this collective, you guys do not give an F about what people think of you anymore. Like you are truly, truly, truly stepping into your divinity, your sovereignty. Your intuition is on point. This collective, you know exactly what is going on. Magic. Magic. All right. What else? Oh. Okay, again, don't pay attention to what other people, even if you've got people talking about you in other rooms at the moment, don't even worry about it, guys, okay? If you are, just do an egg cleanse, call back your energy here. But like I said, people are, when you are taking off in a direction that other people maybe wish that they were going in, or they don't understand, there's going to be negative thoughts about it, okay? But just continue to be you. Be you. I'm also hearing as well, like, news travels fast. So just remember, as much as people like either talk badly about you behind your back, people are also really talking like quite well behind your back as well. And what's that saying? Look, I don't agree with it, but it is a very good marketing tool. You know what they say, you know, if people are talking about you, whether it's good or bad, it's still good. It doesn't sit right with me, because I don't want to talk about people behind their back, and I don't want people to talk about me behind my back. But any news is good news, is what they're saying. So that's what I'm just trying to portray here for you guys as well. So don't stress. But good news travels fast too. So whatever you're doing, it's being noticed. Being noticed in the rooms you're not in. But developing over time, just like a fine wine, you've probably aged quite well. But not only that, there's a lot of stuff here, because I just heard chain breaker. So if you do have children as well, it's like you have broken the karmic cycles that your children were also going to repeat, which is just incredible. Breaking that generational trauma, those limiting beliefs, the good stuff. This collective, you turn your pain into power. You're a true alchemist. True alchemist here. Whatever this next chapter is for you as well, this next group that you're being opened up to, I am hearing like legacy. So if you do have children, this is something that potentially, you know, you could leave this for them as well, or it's going to set them up for life too. But the obstacles that you have overcome within your lifetime and all these delays, they were put here because there was still this level here that you had to get to when it comes to developing honor, trust to yourself and to the people around you. You had to get to this level first. Last one. Third part person, someone else's influences. By golly, do people want to just chat about you? They can't get you out of their mouth. Oh my goodness. Love triangle, stranger, outside party. The thing is, I'm talking to a twin flame divine counterpart collective here. So when I say divine counterpart as well, it could be that you were on the twin flame journey, but your person that you were tied to has jumped and they're not on the journey anymore, and you've now called in another kindred soul, another high level soulmate. Okay. Felt cool to say that for a reason. So, but what am I seeing here? Hang on. Whenever it's time for twins, whenever it's time for you guys to come back in together, either for like a check-in to see where you're both at within your journeys, or whether it's union, or whether it's just to get that energetic recharge from one another here, there's always some sort of karmic interference that gets in the way, especially when it comes to proper union. If you guys are meant to come in and actually be together this time round, there will always be someone that gets in the way, because it's God source universe that is testing you guys to be like, right, are you really ready for this? And it's interesting because I just got brought to maths. For those of you, if you haven't watched maths yet, please do, because I feel like I say it every bloody reading here. But there was a final test at the end. Who was actually ready to be with their person or not? And what did they do? They got third party interference. Some passed, some failed. There we go. Proof's in the pudding. Okay. Pay attention. All right. Now, also, side note, you could run into this person who is tied to your person at some sort of gathering here. An event, community event here, sports game. I'm also hearing too, I don't know, children are very prevalent here. So whether you've got children that also play sport or something like that, I'm seeing an oval. So very interesting. Take that part how it resonates, but the rest needs to fit. All right, so that's what's going on with you. Let's dive into your person. But beautiful, you guys, like, well done. Well done. I'm so proud of you, beautiful divine feminines. You're just killing it. Love it. All right, now, your person. What are they currently going through? Please, Spirit. Oh my God, now I'm hearing that Missy Higgins song. Scar. So the part that I heard though was trying to squeeze an apple. Or what do they say? I don't know the words. Something through a circle. I don't know. Doesn't that sound familiar? What's your person going through? New beginnings, innocent. Okay, brand new. All right. Level up is what I'm hearing here. Steady forward, momentum, going the distance. You know what? Let me just get a couple more before I say something here. Okay, so that was a letter that's come down here. So communication. Whoa. What's going on with your person? Wow, forced action, get cracking. There's one on here, and it's kinky sex. That's the one that stood out. Okay, could be on their mind right now? Holy moly. All right. So okay, so now I can say what I was going to say. I have two people here who are sitting in their divine energy, their divine feminine and their divine masculine. At this collective, you guys have actually made it to divine counterpart status. You're no longer a twin flame anymore. Wow, this is incredible. New beginnings. This person, they are very much in their healthy masculine energy, quite focused as well on where they want to go, focusing on communication here. I'm a little bit gobsmacked because it's not too often that I get to do like a really beautiful reading where both of you are ready to be together. Oh my God, my heart chakra is going mental. This person has snapped them. Can you hear that? Sirens going off. Yeah, I was about to say this person is like snapped into like masculine energy. They are beelining for you. This person's coming out of no contact here. Wishes coming true. Miracles. Like, this is a bloody miracle. Let me tell you that. Love, cherish, honor, respect. I think both of you have found that within yourselves now. That is why this is a miracle. This new beginning is an actual miracle. Oh, wow. Wow, falling in love. Oh my goodness. What a delulu reading today, but I'm so happy for this collective, you guys. Amazing. I know that there was some collectives that were coming in March, but I actually had some downloads that there was going to be some ones coming in April too. So, but what else? Yeah, your person has also definitely gone through quite a transformation period here. They've been liberated from something, but not only that, I'm seeing someone who was hidden in the dark for quite some time, but something has happened that has unlocked this from their past here, which has been able to really kind of turn the light on for this person to be able to start to get them to travel in the direction that they needed to. This is beautiful. And this has been a focal point for them over the past few months is what I'm hearing. How many months? 6 months. There you go. So how long has it been since you haven't spoken to your person? I got 2 dice, so there we go. Okay, so it could be 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 months. It's not 7 days. Trust me, this could not come together in 7 days. Stuff takes time. But this is absolutely beautiful. What else is your person going through right now? Making contact. Longing and desire. I think this person has been waiting a very, very long time to be able to talk to you. There's some sort of good news as well that I just heard. To be honest, I don't, because that whole thing has come out. I don't think this person has, that flame that they have had for you has not been extinguished this whole time. Very, very hot. And that's the thing, you guys, like twin flames, divine counterparts, you fit together like puzzle pieces. Nothing fits better. Look, just like a cog, turn it around. But there's definitely, I think your person, from what I'm picking up on here, there's been this want and this need for communication, but it was like they knew that there was some stuff that was more important in their life that they had to sort out, and that is beautiful, healthy, masculine energy there. Making sure that they can sort themselves out first before they can come forward with any kind of commitment. Je ne sais quoi. You got it. You've got that chef's kiss, just like I gave it to you before. That's how this person, yeah, there's definitely a lot of chemistry bubbling in this right now, okay? On a quest. It's interesting because I just saw the salmon then. I used to talk about that all the time. So, you know, salmon, every spring they swim upstream, which is extremely hard to be able to procreate. It's been an uphill battle for your person, let me tell you that. Maybe there's been some stuff that they've also struggled with when it came to maybe some stuff, you know, bedroom based or whatever, that they had to kind of iron out here. There's just a side note that I've heard here, but resources, finances, I think this person as well, this person finally feels like they're in a stable part of their life, which is beautiful. It confirms everything that I've been saying here. I think there's been either like an upskill with them, or there's been some sort of financial stability that's come through here. I just heard bought a boat, so someone could have just bought a boat as well. Okay. But grounded, fertility here, challenging the status quo. So your person, they want to come in, they want to ground this with you. Are you guys going to get engaged straight away? No. All right. But next level, love, cherish, honor each other. This is something that they want to make stable, and this is the energy that this person is coming in, because what I'm seeing here is, you know, all these things from dark to light, all of their shadow and stuff like that. They wanted to make sure that this wasn't gonna affect you guys this time round. And I think what I'm hearing too, because challenging the status quo, the thing is, twin flames, divine counterparts, no one understands your connection. No one, they look from the outside, they don't understand why you guys like each other so much, because it's a soul energetic connection here. You guys are probably very different in your own light, but when you guys are together, that's where you just come together, okay? But people don't understand that. It's because twin flames, divine counterparts, you guys are here to be able to teach people unconditional love, that no matter what the odds are, no matter what the societal blocks are, whether it be spiritual differences, religious differences, age gap, mobility factors, you could be living on the other side of the world, same-sex relationships here, whatever it may be, you're supposed to be able to show other people that against all odds, people can get together. It's truly, truly beautiful. And that is the romantic side of the whole twin flame journey. But the part before that, which you beautiful divine feminines already know, it's about mission work. Okay? And if you are watching this and you want to be able to, you know, get further along in your journey, guys, it's what you've been brought here on this earth to do. What's your mission work? Are you working in it? Are you still in the 9 to 5? Are you still working a normal job? It's what you're truly being called to do here on this planet. That's what you need to be doing. And let go of the person. Let go of them. When you get to a point on your journey and you've done enough healing work and you're working in your mission, your person, yes, the love is still there, but it's at a different level. Like, you're able to detach and understand that this comes in at a different time, not your timeline. This collective, I'd be talking about, like, I'll be saying this to you guys and you'd be like, yeah, that's cool. That's okay. Like, yeah, it's exciting, but also it's like, this collective, you guys are so fulfilled, it doesn't even matter. But challenging the status quo, I think your person is okay with this now. Maybe I think that they have also gotten to a point of understanding here where It doesn't matter what other people think about your connection, because at the end of the day, it's what you two think about each other. The fact that you both love, cherish, and honor one another. That's the important thing. Because at the end of the day, who else do you have that can love you that way, you know? Your person gets this now. It's beautiful. Because both of you have risen from the ashes, just like the phoenix did. Ah, what an absolute incredible reading. I'm stopping there. I'm not going to tell you guys when this is coming in. This collective, you wouldn't even care. You wouldn't even care. It's just nice to hear. All right. Let me get you guys some romance angel cards. Romance. What do your angels need you to know? Playfulness. Okay, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Have fun when this comes in, okay? Go do something fun together. Bring out that beautiful inner spark. Look, I want you guys to have a look at this card just quickly. Can you see how she's kind of like looking up at him like that? This is beautiful. All right, what else? Very soon, okay? That's what your team want you to know, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. All right. Well, maybe this collective, maybe you need to still detach, okay? Keep just doing you, but maybe you need to say, all right, well, yeah, I do want this to come in. Clearly decide what you want. It's beautiful. Last one. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I want one more for that because you guys already are. Past life relationships and retreat. Okay. There may be one or two that you still kind of got clinging to the background, okay, when it comes to this. Or your person can, I just heard. But especially with all that talk, especially. So for this collective, maybe it is still sitting on your mind a little bit, okay? Don't stress. Like I said, do an egg cleanse, call back your energy. Or if you're still struggling, please see a practitioner. See somebody like myself, okay? We can help you to be able to clear out all that negativity, repair your aura, whatever it is that you need, okay? And also give you some tips and tricks about how to strengthen your protection so you don't have to worry about people doing this behind your back, okay? All right, but what a beautiful, beautiful reading. There is nothing to worry about, my angels, okay? This reading was magic. Wow. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and well done and congratulations, guys. You did it.